The St. Lucia Diabetic and Hypertension Association has launched a full calendar of activities commemorating Diabetes Awareness Month this November. President George Eugene says St. Lucia is at a critical stage where the disease is concerned, but the public seem to be in denial about the disease and its threats. Nearly 100 St. Lucians are seeking renal dialysis, for example, with just about the same number on the waiting list.
Sadly, some of these people, young, 40, perhaps younger in some cases, are dying as a result of not being able to be dialyzed, which is a huge problem. And we have to be able to do something about that. I know, financially, all the countries in the world, suffers, especially in the Caribbean. St. Lucia, likewise. We do not have the kind of resources, the financial resources we need to spend on health. And health is a major, if you don't have health, you can't have wealth because it's all linked together. So you must have good health. And if we can't afford to, pay for our health, then there's a serious problem because productivity and everything else kind of, link, right, to a progressive country. You must have good health. If you don't have good health, then there's going to be problems.
Mr. Eugene says the association will be stepping up the campaign to have families take on a more active life because increasingly children are being affected by the lifestyle disease.
12 and 14 and 15-year-olds are now being, diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And type 2 diabetes is something that we associated with older people. But when our young people are, being diagnosed, being diabetic, type 2 diabetic, then that's a serious problem. We have a lot of our children don't do no exercise anymore. In my day, we used to walk 4, 5, 6 miles to go to school and walk back again. Now they have all kinds of transportation. And I've seen young people getting on a bus, going from a bus stop, and the next bus stop, they're getting off. They just refuse to exercise. They just refuse to work. And, the kind of, we are doing what we see from the television, adopting other person's lifestyles rather than our own. Our children have become very, very, very lazy in terms of they have all the equipments, all the gadgets, all the phones, and all the, the computers and all the laptop and all the devices, and they constantly at that. If you go in a typical home, the father is in one room with a computer, the mother is somewhere else, the children is somewhere else. Nobody is saying, come on, let's go and walk on the yard or go down the road for 5 minutes. Everybody is busy doing what they're doing, and that is a serious problem.
Among the activities for Diabetes Awareness Month are Strut for a Cause, a Moonlight Walk, and various media appearances.